Hello, beautiful strangers, and welcome back to another episode of Myth. When last we left off, we made a bad deal with the chief, and we started preparations for Shimon's birthday party. How lovely. In other news, I want to go play more Dark Souls, but I can't tonight because I don't want to play Drunk Souls until I've beaten the game already. And I am, from when last I mentioned I was fighting the Gaping Dragon, well, I am now finished with Blighttown entirely. I've rang the second bell, and I'm fighting the Stray Demon, which I forgot to do beforehand, and I should have done before I went to Blighttown. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb and forgetful. I forgot that was a thing. I suck. Anyway, let's get back into it, shall we? Later, Chiefster. Late. I was a bit concerned by whatever he had in mind as we bid him farewell. Me too. What? You can't back down now. Please back down. Not that, you boob. Not that? Then... don't forget about the mission tonight. Right. You didn't forget about that? He really does make you worry. I nodded to him, and he responded with laughter as he turned to head home. What's wrong? Nothing. Let's go. My body felt like lead as I headed back to Shimon's house. Oh. I guess that scene's not as long as it wasn't that it was longer. I thought the scene continued into another one immediately after, but apparently it doesn't. I think that's after this scene. It doesn't really matter. It was a fine enough stopping point, I think. So, finished eating rather quickly. Delicious. Dinner was wrapping up. Soon. I was worried. The mission was about to start. Hey, guys. I placed my chopsticks down and looked at everyone. What's wrong, Meito-san? I want to use the bath early and go to sleep. Usually, I use the bath last. Oh, okay. And you can go for... No, I ain't using no bath after he does. Does she think I'm some smelly old man or something? So it's gonna be a hassle, so I'll just go last like usual. Would you rather we use the bath early then? No, I have another idea. Could you guys all go in together? Huh? You mean me, Liri-san, and So-san? Yeah, you're all girls. No problem, right? I don't mind. Let's do it. Sounds fun. That's fine. They all agreed to that too quickly. Yeah, that was easier than I expected. I'll be waiting in my room. Let me know when you're done. Sure thing. I headed for my room with a number of conflicting emotions rattling around my mind. Yeah, you're telling me. Soon. I took out the whistle from my pocket. I recalled what the village chief said. Listen, this whistle can only be heard by a shadow people. Wait till they're in the bath and blow the whistle. I'll head over immediately. He definitely wants me to use this thing for the wrong reasons. Well, yes, he does. Not that I knew what this was used for in the first place. Yeah, that's also odd, so I don't know. Alright. I wrapped my lips around the whistle and then blew. I only heard the sound of my breath. I couldn't hear whatever the sound was. Just the sound of insects tore through what would otherwise be dead silence. I just had to trust the chief and wait. Russell, I heard something. It seemed like he had arrived. Slow. The hell are you doing? Huh? I was sleeping. Go back to bed. Russell, who is it? You. Sorry for the wait. No kidding. Something happened. I had to put a kid to sleep. I don't follow. Anyway, the stage is set. Let's do this. Okay, let's go. The chief silently opened the sliding door. Are we really gonna do this? Well, you scared? A little. I mean, this isn't really something you should be doing. Looking at another person's naked body is a crime without consent is a crime. Of course, I was reluctant. Yes, looking at somebody's naked body is a crime. The fucking world will be dead if that were to happen. You need consent. Remember what Henry Crabgrass always said. Ask for permission. What was he? What does he say? Fuck, it's been too long. It's been too long. Hey, what is it? Do you not like him? No, that's not it. That's why I didn't think I should do this. So, are you lusting for him? No, I don't see them like that. I couldn't let the chief know about what happened with So the other night. I couldn't just drag my good name through the mud after all. Allow me to say one thing. He spoke up. It's a man's way of life to sacrifice anything and everything for some risque thrills. Was it really necessary for him to keep going on about how this was what being a man was all about? Grippy, what? Sharp pain raced to the lower half of my body. What the hell did you just do? Looks like you're packing and that thing's looking for some late night snacking. This fucking guy. Just stop. Listen up, Mato. Ain't in agreement with peeping. I'm just saying you gotta act like a man. I must have lusted for these girls at some point. Just admit it. He sneered. I guess I understood where he was coming from, but I still felt like he was trying to just make excuses. Let's go. I followed after him. There's plenty of room for all of us. Wow, you're right. This is nice. I saw everything. Hey there, baby. You got some nice fun bags on you. Okay. This is so son. Titties. Give me them titties. Give me those titties. Okay. Stop. Don't squeeze them. You do have large breasts. Not you too, Riri-san. Shit. It was really erotic. I wanted to look away because it didn't feel right, but I couldn't. Not bad. I was surprised he was even able to say that. This is a bit too thrilling for me. Be a man, you should be peeping every damn day. Could you stop talking about being a man and all that crap? We both looked back at the bath. Shimon's voice took a tone I hadn't heard before. Here? You like it here? Stop it. So, son, aren't you going a little too far? Riri-san? I'm just giving her a little massage to show my thanks. So what if it's a little stimulating? Well, in that case, Riri-san, don't agree with her. Captain, Shimon-san's nipples appear to be erect. They really are. How to put it? Sure, they were both girls, but So was totally going overboard. Gonna come. It's like he and So were on the same perverted wavelength. This fucking guy. Hey, Chief. Shut up, things are getting good. I'm leaving. I can't keep watching this. You damn fool. The Chief hit me in the stomach. I don't know why I made a croaking noise, but whatever. Dumbass, don't scream like that. Don't hit me all of a sudden. Did I just hear something? Is someone there? Crap. Ribbit. Croak. That isn't gonna work. A frog. Shimon, thank you for being such an airhead. For a moment, I thought we could get away with it, but... Hey. Kaito-san and the village chief? The two of them? What are you two doing?
Just observing humans in their natural habitat.
Wait, did that say habitat or did that just say habit? In their natural habit. Okay. I apologize. The chief said that like he was completely serious. I wanted him to share some of that courage of his with me.
We got some fascinating data. We should be thankful for that, Tanabe-kun.
Yeah.
You have my thanks.
So we'll be leaving. Hold it. You mind if I do some observing too? I want to see how much pain a human being can endure before they break. We ran for our lives. I was exhausted, both in mind and body.
Man, that was something else.
The chief said that as he breathed heavily. I'm never doing this again.
It was such good exercise.
I couldn't understand why he was so happy about that. Just accept that what we did is a crime. Just because we managed to escape doesn't make it right. That would have been enough to be sentenced to death in my world.
Ain't no problem. Shimon and I are like two peas in a pod.
And what about Didi and So?
I've been with her for so long. We used to share the bath together all the time.
No, I mean, what about So and Didi?
She really has grown up.
Listen to me.
She really has.
His tone was different from before. Hey,
I'm just so happy.
It was like he was admiring an old friend.
Hey, young'un.
What is it?
Is she smiling?
That was sudden. Is Shimon smiling? That was an easy question to answer. All the time, more than she needs to. She was always smiling, no matter if she was happy, mad, sad, or having fun.
Really, no.
At some point, I felt something was off about what the chief was saying. Hey, maybe I shouldn't have brought this up, but why are you asking me that? I was probing deep with that question. Heh. He fell silent. He wasn't wrong in doing that. Everyone has things they just don't want to talk about.
I told you already, I've known her for a long time.
Why would he?
She's like my own little girl. She was always crying as a kid. I was always watching out for her.
Reveal that to someone like me.
She'd ask me where her mom and dad were sometimes. Don't know how much of that she remembers, though.
Chief. But if that's what he wanted, then I had to listen to him. So you're the one who raised her? Even if it was something I wasn't used to doing.
Keep it a secret from her.
Huh?
That's what she wanted. She stopped interacting with me eventually.
The chief laughed. It was a laugh filled with melancholy, though.
I don't get people. The closer you get, the more they distance themselves.
Was it really all right for me to be listening to him talk like this?
She rejected me. That's why she's living in that big house all by herself.
Is that your place?
That's right.
So that's why she lived in there all by herself. It all made sense now.
Didn't tell her anything that I said. She doesn't remember much of that stuff anyway.
She must have been pretty young then. I just nodded. I didn't want to dig up old wounds anyway.
Well, it's getting pretty cold out here.
He trembled, but it seemed like he was putting on an act. It was true, though. It was getting cold.
Just keep on being friendly with her, all right?
He muttered that to me before turning to leave. Hey.
You should be heading back too. You'll catch a cold otherwise.
His words made me cognizant of the chilly breeze. My clothes were soaked too. It felt like I was going to freeze.
Yo, youngin'.
I was just barely able to hear him say that. I answered him.
Take care of Shimon, will ya?
Yeah. He disappeared after that. He probably wouldn't say anything else even if I tried calling out to him. His retreating figure was sad, in a way. Papa? Mama? Where did you go? Stop. I want to come too. Liar. The wind brought it up. Memories of the past. Incredibly unpleasant memories about her. I wanted them to disappear, but they wouldn't. So annoying. I was pissed. The wind felt so nice too. The waste. The wind was so piercingly cold that it made my mind go blank, and it didn't help that I was all wet. Guess I'll head back. Yeah, the wind was making me shiver. I wanted to use a specific word to describe the village chief and Shimon's relationship. And that word was family. But it was such a cliche phrase to use, like that even exists. As though carried by the wind, I began to head back toward Shimon's house. Upon which I found myself in bed. Huh? Huh? The warm futon covered my body. What's going on? Something isn't right. Right? Isn't this weird? And who was I talking to? You? You. Someone was there, searching for something. Huh? Just calm down. I was in bed, as I should have been. I was sleeping. My eyes were closed, as I was supposed to be. If someone was looking for something, then I wanted to see who it was. I really wanted to see who it was. And there was only one choice but to... A deep sleep assailed me after that. Into the other world. And let's open the menu and see what this one's titled. Man in the Dark Basement. Huh. An intriguing title. If you know Norse mythology, you actually already know who that is. So congratulations. Because I'm pretty sure that's a reference. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 98% certain that that's an actual reference to Norse mythology. As I adjust in my chair and not hopefully slouch quite as much. You would know who that is if you've done a decent bit of studying and looking into, I guess, probably just base level Norse mythology, to be honest. I was going to live here from now on, surrounded by all these people. It was fun. I had my own room, one that didn't smell like blood. It was great, so great. Oh no, I was getting too excited. It made me giddy. What would happen next? What would I do next? Just thinking about it was fun. But I was anxious. Right. I'm anxious. My body was really funny. I would feel anxious if I thought I was anxious. I'm so simple. Being that simple was interesting. It was fun. Berserker. Freyr-san showed up while I was giggling to myself. Yes? Odin's calling for you. Who's that? The girl wearing the black clothes. Oh, so her name is Odin. That's a really cool name. Anyway, I headed for where Odin-san was waiting. Where is Odin-san anyway? I was embarrassed to ask that. She was in the room Freyr-san showed me. She was writing something. She was turned away from me. She didn't seem to realize I had come in. So I spoke to her. Hey, what is it? She put the book she was writing in away and turned around. Do you still have that axe? Hearing her say that made me depressed. I didn't like that axe. Because it reflected me so clearly. My devoured face, pain, joy, mama. It was a reflection of everything. I didn't like it. I don't like it. I told her the truth. Don't like what? She wanted me to explain, because it's like me. I tried my best to. She continued to smile. Of course it is. Then she said that. Is that axe me? Yes, it's you. You're lying. It's true. I didn't like her when she said that sort of thing. Do you know why I brought you here? I shook my head. It was all so sudden. She taught me that I wasn't myself. That's why I followed her here. Why did you bring me here? I didn't know why. Because you were starved. Starved? You want something. I didn't really get it, but apparently I wanted something. It was confusing, but thinking about me back then made me realize I wanted to die. And that hasn't changed. Everyone here is starving. That's why I invited you here. Then, am I starved for death? No. I was wrong. I need love. Love? I was going to ask her what that meant, but I command you to do the following, Berserker. Command me? I was confused, but I could tell by her tone that I was supposed to do as she said. As a Radari, I need you to eliminate the shadows here. Okay? No. It's too late to change your mind now, but I'm scared. But you've been chosen. Her tone was stern. I knew she was mad. I didn't want her to be mad. But I really didn't want to do that. You aren't going to listen to me? Her tone was cold, like ice. Her gaze was sharp, like daggers. All I could do was yelp. Silence. She still had complete control over me. I didn't like what she was saying. I didn't like those shadows. I really hated them. But to kill them just because I don't like them, it made her laugh. You're silly. You've already killed one. She laughed again, saying killing another one or two wouldn't make a difference. You killed your mother, right? I didn't like that. Not at all. No, I ate her. It's the same thing. She still died and now she's inside of you. Yeah, she lives inside of me. There was no way she was dead. No, she's dead. She can't do anything anymore, right? I just do things instead. That doesn't mean she's alive. Odin-san then went on to say, hey, Berserker. But then she said, forget it. All right, that's fine for now. Her saying, for now, bothered me. But I guess I didn't have to kill any shadows. I was glad. Let's go to the basement. She stood up. It's dark. It was really dark. Shit, dropped my phone. Hold on. Okay. I fucking dropped my phone again like a dumbass. And what's this? Or what's with this? Smell? Allow me to introduce him. That's Loki. I couldn't see him very well until she told me his name. Who are you? Loki-san asked me that. Oh, no. Nice to meet you. I'm Berserker. I was glad I said that without stuttering. Loki-san was mad about something. I didn't realize that until the lights turned on, though. Uh-huh. Loki-san was covered in chains. It didn't seem like he could move very well like that. That must have been why he wasn't happy. Neither of us spoke. Maybe that's why. Take care of Loki. Odin said that to me. The silence was suffocating until she said that. The hell, Odin. But the silence disappeared once they began to speak. Exactly what I said. He's going to take care of you. This way, even if we have a long conquest or something, you'll still be able to eat. I wonder about that. Loki-san glared at me. This kid's shadow ain't up to scratch. That kind of irritated me. He was eaten, that's why. Odin-san spoke up for me, though. I looked at my shadow, not that I wanted to have one, and then, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I said that once again. I gripped Loki-san's hand. His hand was really rough and stiff, but it was warm. Myth Day 8. Motor Girl. And I think this is where I'm going to end off this episode. And next time, I think we're probably going to be preparing to, try to make fireworks, ? For Shimon's birthday party. And, well, there is, of course, always within the next couple of episodes at least, depending on how long the day is, another Otherworld scene. And, well, things don't seem to be going quite as well there as they seem to be for Meito and friends. But that's for next time, and I hope to see you all there.